I'm so upset. I'm so unbelievably upset with myself. I really screwed up, and this is kind of a raw, mostly unedited video, just to kind of tell you what happened here. And the thing that I want to make the most clear is that this is not Google's fault. It's not a design flaw or durability issue or things like that. I broke the screen on the Google Pixel 6 Pro because of my own mistake. So I'm kind of making this video so that I don't make the main review video some sort of bloated mess explaining what all happened. But I also don't want people to be misled and to think that there's something wrong with the Google Pixel 6 Pro when it's my fault. My job and my morals and my desire is to have integrity and to tell you what's true and right and to do right by you. So to blame this on Google or to position this any other way than something that I screwed up on would just be a huge disservice to all of you. And to Google. I want you to be able to make an informed buying decision based upon what's true and right. And the reality is this is my fault. So what happened? It's this thing right here. This is a clamp, and well, you use this in productions and stuff like that to clamp things down or clamp things onto other things, mainly a pole and stuff like that. And so I was trying to get a hero shot or fancy shot for the intro, and there are a lot of thoughts about whether or not that matters or is important. And the reality is the YouTube analytics, they actually speak to show that having a really kind of bombastic or fancy intro does actually have an influence on how people perceive the rest of the video and they watch it. And unfortunately, with the algorithm and everything, watch time is so important, and that's what determines whether or not a video performs or not. And many of you don't know this, but I just recently went full-time on YouTube. I quit my job and everything, and this is what I do. And so it's how I pay my bills. It's how I have a house to live in, and it's how I have food and things like that. So you got to do what's right for the business that you own, because it's all on my shoulders. And so there's that, on the practical sense, but also I just want to make like good videos and content that is satisfying for you to watch and is also fulfilling for me creatively. And so I overthought things and put it into a clamp instead of just resting it on a battery, because I want to get an extra fancy shot to make it look like it's suspended in, infinite black abyss and stuff like that. And, just working as fast as I can and as hard as I can on this phone, since I got it on Wednesday, so I can have this ready by the embargo, which is tomorrow or Monday, depending on when you're watching this. I've just been burning the candle at both ends, and some people might say that it doesn't make any sense for the views, but I guess I would just say understand it a little bit more from the perspective of this is your job. If you gotta take care of yourself, you gotta pay for all your own things, and you gotta take care of people, and whatever else you have going on in your life. It kind of makes sense. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't fault anybody for working hard to do what they need to do to take care of themselves and others. And that's just kind of what happened. I just overworked myself. I was tired. I didn't think it through. Made a really dumb decision. That's all my fault. And it's not a normal clamp either. Like this thing, check it out. So you have this thing right here, and you just twist it, and you just keep twisting it and twisting it and twisting it, and it can go all the way. And this, I wanted to get a good shot, of the curved screen, and so I clamped it right there. And I wanted to get some sort of angle right there, and then I heard the crack when I twisted it one too far, and I've been kicking myself since. I have very high standards for myself, and I've been beating myself up a lot about it, and Reddit is just adding to that, which is not great. But yeah, I just want to make the best video I possibly can for all of you, as much as I can, and be responsible for the things that I'm responsible for. So I hope you show up for the review. I think having this experience is really unique and will give some extra context or, I don't know, depth to the review that you might not find with a typical review. I think there's a really strong conclusion or point that I have at the end of the review that I'm planning. I gotta finish it after I post this. Yeah, I think that'll be helpful, and I'm trying my best to purchase it in the typical way. In many ways, that is actually kind of a good thing. I can understand what other people are going through. Like I'm extremely privileged. I understand it, and I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for Google for even sending it out to me. Like I don't deserve it. I don't feel entitled to anything. Like the one thing that I really, really hate the most in our culture is entitlement. And I think it just robs us. It robs you. It steals your joy. And I really want people to have gratitude and thankfulness for things, because like I'm so thankful for what I get to do. Yeah, and I guess I'll just throw it out there, just, in case someone is willing, if there's another content creator or whatever that has, Pixel 6 Pro, sort of sunny or whatever, that they're willing to sell to me or whatever, totally would appreciate it. I understand, like, I'm not entitled to anything or special treatment or anything, but I don't think it hurts to ask. For all those who are saying really mean things about me on Reddit, the only thing I can say is that I wish the best for you. I wish nothing but blessings for you and your family and your friends and things like that. I just wish we could be more compassionate and caring and loving towards other people. There's just so much negativity, and I don't know. It's just, I don't think we're doing good in our culture, and I just wish we could get better. We're just, why do we do this? It's not worth it. I wish there was an opportunity for us all to sit down and just get a chance to get to know each other and talk and stuff like that, because you probably understand me in my tone a little bit better. Text and social media and all other stuff is not the best medium for really getting to know who someone is and their character and stuff. And those are in my Discord know that, like, I care about people a lot, and yeah, there's been some really cool real moments in there, and I really love that is a safe space for people to be and talk about tech without toxicity or people jumping on each other's back. Like there's room for people to have their own preferences and to be okay with that, and we support people in that, and we try to understand things, and we seek after balance. And I love balance. I don't like extremes. I like understanding the pros and cons of all sides and perspectives and things like that. And I'm really thankful for the community that we have over there, and that's probably one of my greatest joys, and something that, like, I feel so thankful for, is that people feel that they can go there and have real community, and that it's safe. And I've intentionally fostered that for years, and I just wish we could be more like that, but the internet's going to internet and stuff like that. It's not just Reddit. And not everyone on Reddit is that way. So I don't want to poorly phrase things or state things and say that, it's everyone on a subreddit. It's not. It's just, it's the vocal few. And unfortunately, they pop up every single time, and it's hard. It's hard to see that every single time when people make character attacks about you that are just not true. Like, I think if we sat down for a coffee and stuff, you might feel a little bit different about that. Like, I generally care about who you are as a person, and want to see people flourish and better themselves. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like I can't win everyone over, and I need to get better at that. I know. The hardest part about being super empathetic towards other people is that you can also be very sensitive about people attacking you. And I signed up for that by doing what I do. And I'm trying to grow from all that. And that's all it is. We're all in process. We're all growing. We're all improving. And I hope I can encourage some of you to know that that's okay too. To not be perfect. Anyways, I don't know what else I'm going to say. Yeah, check out the review when it comes out. Check out the Discord. Join us if you are longing and looking for a community like that. And I don't know. Yeah, it's a bummer. I'm so bummed out. But I hope I can still make something good for all of you despite it. So, yeah. All right. One last look at this awful thing. My goodness. It hurt. You get the little line across it and stuff. It's just... you know. Crack. Stupid. It's just so stupid. Why did I do that? Oh, man. Alright, I hope you have a good day. And a good week. And just, yeah, wish you well.